What up, famitos? Hey, we're doing it again. We're gonna do it again and again and again and again. It's Monday morning. Hey, we actually had a thunderstorm come through this morning, so it's not too hot. I'm enjoying this morning. Fam, I'm gonna try to do another video this evening because there's so much weird stuff going on right now. Fam, look, okay. Things are so weird right now that my home shift WRL bug out bag, trying to survive in the woods, house got burned down, enemy forces coming in, trying to use the comms, the Belfin comms to make it happen, trying to find a decent spot to sleep at night in my tent, all that WRL shift stuff that we've been talking about for years, fam. It's changing. All right, look, so probably about a year ago, in the middle of all the little crazy videos I've been making, I remember there was a video that came out and it was like a general, and he was saying, listen, to those preppers, to those end of the world people, resistance is gonna be futile. They already have a plan for the resistance. And I don't care what anybody says. The fact that there is a 2A means that there is always going to be a resistance. But things are getting weird, fam. Look, this UF stuff. Why can't I not say this? This UFO stuff. I'm getting fired up. This UFO stuff, fam, is getting Black Scout Survival. I haven't watched him in years. And last night he popped in my head. I clicked on a video, and here he is talking about interdimensional beings. Here he is talking about this craft that's supposed to be coming. Jeremy Corbell. Here he is talking about Roswell, 1947, 1945, the first atomic bomb possibly got something's attention in a different dimension. He's talking about Enoch. Man, this is what my weekend has consisted of. Not just that, because damn, Trump called up. Okay, Trump called up 2 nuclear submarines, fam. When after doing a little research, fam, you gotta do your research on this stuff. After doing your research, that probably really wasn't a smart idea, because from what I understand is that at any time there are at least 2 nuclear-powered submarines in all of the oceans. They're already out there. So we don't need to say we're sending them closer to you. But because that happened, then I'll give Medvedev fired it up too. Look, Trump is the type of person that you're just going to sit down and talk crazy to. He's going to talk crazy back to you. And that's dangerous when you're talking about mutually assured destruction and nuclear war against the 2 strongest superpowers on the planet. Here we are, fam. 2 nuclear submarines getting repositioned to their appropriate position. What happened? Russia just decided to start doing World War III drills with China. Bam! You can't make this up. We are headed to a conclusion of some sort. We are headed to, I ain't gonna say a finale of something, but fam, we're headed for some big shit. I hate to curse because but that, you can't make this. Fam, I watched the video. Listen to me. I watched the video, and anybody that's been watching me, you know that I've been like, I know, Miss Sharon, don't do the meditation stuff, but I've always wanted to meditate, and watching videos and trying to meditate and learning about it, not like, not all the chanting, but just inner perspection, better communication with God, in silence, in peace, calming my mind so that I can talk more clearly to God. That's what my meditation is. I ran across this thing about consciousness, and I never knew what consciousness was because nobody really explained it to me. Fam, this is getting weird. So check this out. Consciousness. We're still here. Consciousness, at least to me now, consciousness appears to be your spirit, your soul, that part of God that you have within you. That is what makes you, you. That's what makes Josh. That's what makes other people. Your consciousness, your conscience. It's not the brain, it's the spirit. So apparently, And I watched several videos, whistleblowers. Go look at the redacted video, fam. And this is what's freaking me out. And I'm not scared. I'm not like, oh my God, we're all gonna. No, it's just more useful information. I know what's coming. I am prepared physically, mentally, and spiritually. Fam, go check out the redacted. There's a redacted MK Ultra, all that stuff. But look, and I believe this one. Supposedly there is a program that is trying to enslave your consciousness. Transhumanism, fam, which way we're moving right now. Everything's AI. They're trying to replicate consciousness so that they can enslave you. They're talking about the fact that they have ways to change the moods and how people feel in an entire city with directed energy weapons. Fam, that AR ain't gonna get you through a directed. Look, if they hit your neighborhood, boom, they shoot this frequency into your neighborhood. And look, they said they can replicate bipolar. They can replicate schizophrenia. They can replicate a mental breakdown. They can put you to sleep. Man, I'm not doubting that they have these abilities in these black projects. Can you imagine if your whole city just turns on everybody? Everybody just wants to fight like a zombie apocalypse. Everybody just wants to just fight. Like, forget talking. Cars running into cars. They don't care. Things are gonna get weird. And the craziest part is that this is the same ish that the good book talks about. This is tribulations. This is when the demonic forces, the demonic entities take control over people. Look, and it even gets deeper. Look, this is why you have to be so rooted in the word, in the Bible, in these last days, man, because you ain't gonna be able to trust people. You ain't, because people may not be themselves. Your wife might wake up one day and say, I hate you. I hate you. And it's a directed energy weapon just messing up stuff. Just messing up stuff. Your kids could turn around and say, I don't want anything else to do with you. Fam, we're headed to tribulatory times, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Anyone who is not studying in the word to not hold high these physical, fleeting things is gonna be messed up. When everybody turns on you for what reason you don't know. It's a directed energy weapon. It's something they're playing with when things don't make sense. And the only person you can turn to is God. I'm telling you, it's God. It's God when it gets that real. When the only thing you can turn to is that AR-15, the frequencies, and God. And that's what I'm preparing myself for. That's the weak point. Look, we talked about the weak points in your preps. I need you to add this to it. People. Because people will. Directed energy weapons. We haven't even thought of. And then too, that too is supposedly tied into the you know what. And that is why they're still going to be pushing the you know what. Man, it's all a mess, man. Cryptocurrency, AI, interdimensional, that Black Scout survival, fam. Navy SEAL Chef WOL is now talking about the Book of Enoch and interdimensional beings possibly being a reality. We headed for some wild stuff. I think the time is coming. The time for disclosure is upon us. I think they're scared to tell us how really real this stuff really is. Maybe the government's been protecting us. Maybe they got an agreement and they've been protecting us from what's really out there. And once we find out, we'll lose our shit. I don't know. But it's Monday. Hey man, y'all be safe. I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? Still gotta pay these bills. I'm adding people's mentality and perceptions to my preps. I done watched 3, 4, 5 videos on directed energy weapons and how they can alter mood, how they can alter people close to you, kids, family, moms, dads. All right, y'all be safe. Peace out. Oh, that's upside down. Bye, fam. Y'all be safe, man.